In this short video, we're going to show you how to use Exit Traffic Negotiator on your web sales page. There's three different versions of Exit Traffic Negotiator in the folder that you've downloaded. These files right here are the only files that you're going to be seeing in the downloaded version of Exit Traffic Negotiator that you have. The ETN instructions page is just a brief set of instructions explaining what the three different options are. One of them is index 1, index 2, and then the three text files named part 1, 2, and 3. What we're going to demonstrate first is how to use the index 1. We're just going to open index 1 in Microsoft Office front page, and you'll notice that basically what it is a completed sales letter template, and this is actually the Exit Traffic Negotiator sales letter template. This template already has the Exit Traffic Negotiator code into the HTML. This might be the easiest version for someone that is not very capable in the area of working with HTML. So in this sample, you could just change the headline to yours, change the image to your images, and just go right over our sales letter template here, adding in your sales letter. And then when you get down to the order buttons, we've provided a image link order button style or a text link order button. You can just go right into the code where it says link your order page here and just put in the www link to whatever your order page button is. Same thing with the image one here. You just add your order link right into where this text is here. And then you'll scroll to the bottom of the page. This would be the bottom normally of what people would see. However, you're going to want to get rid of the instructions that we've added in the page for you here. Down here is the exit traffic negotiation part. This won't show when someone is visiting your page before they try to exit, assuming that you've got all of your links, including the special code that we've already pre-included on this sample template. But when they do exit, using the exit button at the top, what will happen is they'll get a little pop-up box asking them to please reconsider leaving, and then this is another HTML template right below your sales letter, which you can edit up to give your special offer. You can put something like, wait, before you go, how would you like to download the first 2 chapters of my ebook for free? Just enter your name and email address below. So now you're collecting email addresses of people that might have been exiting your page, and you would have lost forever. Now you've got their email address. Or maybe you're going to say something like, like this sample here, save 50% off right now. Sorry to see you were leaving. I would like to offer you a 50% discount if you order now. I mean, figure if the person's leaving already anyway and not purchasing your product, why not try to give them a 50% discount offer on your product to buy now? And again, with what the special links that we used in your order button links up here, you'll notice there's a special bit of code in here, prevent exit pop. If they click one of your links that you've got this prevent exit pop code in, then even though they're exiting the page, the exit won't show up offering them the 50% discount because they're ordering anyway. But if they were to click the X, then it would show up. Now, however, if you have additional links, like in this case, we have a link down here at the bottom of the page that goes to the resale rights page. Notice it's just a regular href link. It doesn't have the exit code. And I've done this on purpose to show you an example of what will happen. If a person was to click this link here, it would simulate exiting the page and the pop-up would show up. So what you want to do is just go back to one of your text links here, take your exit code, which is just this little section right here before your link. We've got it highlighted just right to the end here. This is the code that you want. Right there. There we go. Simple way to do that is just hold your shift key. Click one spot, hold your shift key, click to the end of it. Voila, if we copy, we would go down to this additional link here that's unprotected. We would add it at the end right here behind here. And we click paste, and you'll notice now this link as well would not pop up if someone was to exit it. However, I'm not going to leave that code in there because I want to have you be able to practice when you work with this code. So this is index number 1. You can add in your offer here. Once you've done it, just save your page. Obviously, you're going to want to change the images on the top part of the page to whatever your website is. However, the images on the bottom part of the web page are yours to use. We've given you 7 different headers for the exit part. One of them says save 50% right now. You'll notice we've got a couple others in here. Let me show you some samples of what's available. There's the please wait before you go, save 50% right now, free chapter download, free trial download, before you go offer, try it for free now, and then a limited time offer. And then of course we've also provided you with the Photoshop PSD file in here for this header. So if you choose to and you've got Photoshop, you can edit these graphics up to give your own um, message. So this is how you work with image number one. You just edit the sales page that's existing to your own. And then when you exit, of course, you would save it. Now the other option is index page number two. This is editing option number two as detailed in the instructions here. So we're going to open this in Microsoft Front Page as well, or whatever your text editor might be. You notice this is virtually the same thing. It's just a template. Again, it's our template for Exit Traffic Negotiator. You're going to want to change the graphics on the top of the sales letter. You're going to want to change the background graphic. And just so you can find the background graphic in this code, it's up here in the style sheet code right there. You would just either add in your own back.jpg into the images folder or link this to whatever your background graphic would be. And you'll notice that right before that was where we had the exit traffic code for the pop-up. If you'd like to edit the text that pops up in the gray box that you're going to see in a minute, then you would edit this section here. The only difference in this index number 2.html from the first one is you'll notice it's very, very sparse. That's the whole sales letter right there. We took everything out of it to make it really simple for you. You would just copy all of this out and paste in your sales letter. And again, we've left samples of what a image link should look like in here and what the text link should look like. And then instructions that you need to edit below the footer image. And again, there's your exit traffic negotiation down here. This is where you want to come up with a really good hook, something that's going to make these people either buy now because you're offering them such a great discount, or maybe something to get them to opt in, such as a free trial version of the software that you might be selling, or a free 2 chapters of your ebook. Just something to get them to opt in, because figure the only way they're going to see this is if they were exiting the page anyway. They were leaving, gone, goodbye, customer sale lost. So pull no stops here. Just go for it and come up with anything you can do to get this person either on your list or to buy at a discounted price or to download even a free version of whatever you're selling, just to get that person on your email list so you can have them as a customer in the future. Remember, as long as you've got that special on-click JavaScript code and all the links exiting your site to like maybe a resale rates page or your order link pages, that offer's not going to show if they were buying. The only reason that offer would be showing is if they were exiting your page, at which time that you want to just do whatever you can to try to save that customer and get an email address or a sale. So again, index number 2, same as index number 1. All the exit code's already in the page. The difference here is that it's just a much shorter sales letter. The last sales letter is more of something that you might want to actually edit the sales letter if you're writing it right into that template. This one would be more if you want to paste your template in. The third and final option is we've added 3 text files here, and this is the one that I'm going to show you right now how to use. We're going to take the sample index page down here that I have, which is my sales letter, and we're going to use part 1, 2, and 3 to show you how we would implement this into the index page. So, part number 1, you're going to notice when we open this that it tells us that you're going to want to paste the following code that is below the stars. So all this code down here below those stars into your HTML web page above the following code here. Okay, so we're going to look for this code. The head code and the start body code is always in the top of your HTML web page. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to replace this code in our page with the code that's below. And the reason we're replacing that code is you'll notice down here we also have these same tags, the head, the body. However, our body has some additional code, and then we have the also have the division code, and the division code has some additional information in it as well. So, the additional information there is main body, whereas the exit side, the bottom of the sales page you saw before, is going to have a end body. So we're going to copy this code here. At this point, we can close this part 1 folder. We're going to open up our sales letter in a HTML editor, so we're going to say open with Microsoft Front Page. This is the one that I happen to use. And we're going to go to the code that we mentioned that we're replacing. You'll notice I've got some different things in my head here already, but you're going to want to copy the end head, the body tag, and the division the first division one. I've actually got two here in my page, which is an error. There should only be one, so we'll fix that right now. And then we're going to, again, copy this code right here, just as the instructions said, and we're going to paste in the code that we just grabbed out of the text file. And that covers the top part. Now we're going to go back into here, and we're going to open up part number 2. This is the end. You'll notice it says paste the following code that is below the stars, so all the code down here, into your HTML web page, overwriting the following code at the very bottom. We're going to overwrite the end body and end HTML tags with this code here. And again, the reason that we're going to overwrite it is because at the bottom here, you see we've got an additional end body and end HTML. So by overwriting it, just makes it easier to show you where it's going to go. So we're going to highlight all this. We're going to right click and select copy. And then we're going to go back to our Microsoft front page, and we're going to go scroll way to the bottom of the code. And again, we're going to copy those two tags. We're going to paste. Okay, now the exit code is implemented into the page. So you'll notice when we open it up in front page, there it is right down there. There's the whole thing that we just had, and we're using the save 50% right now, but if we wanted to change this image to another one, the images are weight header 1 through 7, so we just change it to 1, and it's going to change it to the, oops, we didn't change it. Change this to 1, and there's number 1. We could change it to 3. There's number 3. Just depending on what we're doing. If we're giving away a book, you might want to do free chapter download. We can change it to 4 and free trial download. So we'll just go ahead and leave this on number 2, which is the save 50% right now. Now the only other thing that we're going to need to do is protect any links on our page. All the links on our page that are outgoing, if somebody happens to click one of them and it notices the page is exiting, then you're going to get the 50% offer. Now, in this case, I'm not selling anything on this page. This is just a portal page to all my different products. But if I was selling something and they happen to click an order link, we wouldn't want them getting the 50% offer right when they were already happening to be ordering. So what you do is you want to protect all of your links on your page in 2 different ways. One of the ways that I do this is you'll notice all my links have the target blank before the link. What that means is if anyone clicks on any of these links on this page, that's going to open in a new window. By opening those links in a new window, they're not going to get the exit code because this page isn't actually closing. However, if it was an order link, you may not want to use the open in a new window. In fact, you wouldn't want to use it open in a new window because what would happen is they would open the order link in a new window, then they'd come back later and close this page, and then they'd see that the product is available for 50% off had they clicked that close button. So what you want to do to protect these is you're going to open up part number 3, and you'll notice that there are some additional instructions on how the order links work. You'll notice that this is a text link. If we were just doing a text link, this is what a normal text link would look like in HTML code, and assuming that this text here is what your actual www.whatever.com link would be. Here's the new ETN code. You'll notice that the difference is there's the link, but we've got the on-click JavaScript code, okay? So the easy way to do this, if you're already on an existing page and you're just trying to protect links, is you just want to copy, there's one blank space here, and then copy the code right through to this section here with the quote, because normally your end quote here would go right up to this end sign, but we want to copy the white space all the way through the quote. We just hit copy. Now we're going to go add that in all of our links at the end of the actual link to wherever it's going to. So we go back to Microsoft front page. Notice there's a link going to my support desk. We would add this right here. Okay? And in this particular instance, we don't any longer need it to open up in a blank window if this was an order link, so we'd get rid of that target blank. However, yours likely will not have the target blank if it's an order link. So again, all you do is you just go right past this quote here, paste, and notice that it's got the space already in there. Okay, so we're done here. We're going to save this page, and then we're going to open a copy of Firefox and show you how the page works. Okay, this page that opened isn't actually the page we just edited. This is what my saved home page is right when I open this anyway. So we're going to open the file that we just edited, which is in the exit traffic negotiator folder under index. So we'll open that because there's not a live copy of it on my site. So now we're looking at the page. You can tell it looks just like my normal web page that's up on my main site, which I have to say is a pretty pitiful looking web page. But regardless, now when we go to close it, all we see is the bottom of this page. Now when we go click to exit, It's going to, again, give us, are you sure you wish to navigate away from this page? Before you go, I would like to offer you a special. If they click OK, they're going to continue exiting from the page. If they click cancel, that means, yes, I want to stay on your page. But look, we can see right above here, the big image here. We have save 50% and the guy with the stop sign. Of course, this is going to catch their interest depending on what you're selling. So they're going to read this. They're going to click cancel. And then again, this is your last chance. Notice that our main page is gone. Now they're just looking at your offer. So pull out all the stops here. Give every opportunity and every reason for them to stay and either opt in to get something for free or to get a huge discount on your purchase. And you are absolutely going to see the number of opt-ins and sales that you make increase by leaps and bounds on your website. This is an extremely powerful marketing method. We've been testing it on many different sites and it works extremely well. So again, edit this page up in your HTML page with the best offer you can, put in an opt-in form, whatever you can do to either get their information or get them to purchase, and you'll be amazed at how many additional sales that you make that you weren't making otherwise. So that is the end of our demonstration here on how to use Exit Traffic Negotiator. I hope that you have great success with it, and we appreciate your purchasing Exit Traffic Negotiator from sourcecodegoldmine.com. Have a great day.